Looks like most of the decisions by banks are very, very individual and they don't come out from the regulations. Citibank decided that they want to stop all their customers from buying into any cryptocurrencies. They stopped credit debit cards. Where State Bank of India says that you can use my credit card, you can use my debit card for the cryptocurrency purchases, but yes, understand there are some risk involved with the statement, which is kind of good. At the same time, the banks in Israel are acting really funny. So there is another company, there is a company in Israel, a Bitcoin company, of course, a cryptocurrency company who wants to probably launch its exchange or something like that, and they're not able to open a bank account there in Israel. I mean, all the banks are refusing to open an account. How terrible is that? So it looks like it's not only India which is facing some issue with the banks, but it's a global issue with all the banks. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's very interesting news, guys. Welcome back to Crypto Conversation. My name is Shiv. This is a channel we talk about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, blockchain. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. And also, this is not a financial or investment advice, just my personal opinion. Let's start with the SBI card. So SBI card had issued a cautionary note, just like RBI has been doing so over the last 4 years, in warning investors to be careful of investing into any cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, as they are not regulated and as it is risk. It's volatile. You lose all your money because the prices are terrible, right? But the best example would be the recent all-time high and the recent crash. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that is something even I agree to, that if you are into investing into cryptocurrencies, please understand how the market behaves, read the history, read the technology, and then get into it, which is good kind of, right? So SBI card is not stopping any payments. So unlike City India does that. So it looks like it's very, very individual bank decision as to who wants to support what. There is nothing from the regulators as yet. Citibank might go ahead and say that this is something coming from the regulator, but that's not really the case. If it was from the regulator, even SBI should not allow the debit card and credit card uses for the cryptocurrency. So it is clearly not from the regulators. It is Citibank who doesn't want to let their customers ride the boat of decentralization in crypto assets, which is not good for you, correct? Not good for City India. The other news is from Israel. So Israel Bitcoin company sues banks for not letting it open accounts. And this is a very critical aspect of banking. And this is eye-opening, right? So this goes to show how much, like, this is something that we have spoken earlier also, that how much controls these banks have right now. Banks are an integral part of today's economy because they have been so over the last 100 years. All the money is with the bank. Anything that happens in the economy today, it has to route through the banks. And banks back in Israel are refusing to open up an account for a Bitcoin company. It could be an exchange. Let's go ahead and read that out. It says an Israeli company that was created in January has gotten its business rejected by all banks in the country, and it's now using them without a bank account. An Israel exchange would not be able to legally receive fiat transfer from clients, effectively preventing it from starting operations. As you know, it is only through a bank account that the fiat money can be converted into cryptocurrencies. People can transact, and and that is facilitated by the banks. So clearly, there are few banks which are supportive, but there are few banks which are not supported, and irrespective of any country, it is happening all across the globe. So not good for Israeli economy for sure. I hope that they get a banking partner and things become smooth. But this is also a very big message here, that how important really cryptocurrencies are, because they can decide who they want to be customer, who they don't want to be customer, and it's really threatening at the same time. No, the Bitcoin does not decide whether you can use my Bitcoin wallet or not. Anyone can go ahead and download a Bitcoin wallet on the phone, and there you go. But banks can refuse to open an account for you. I mean, that is why people talk about one of the biggest issues that cryptocurrencies are solving and Bitcoin is solving today is the unbanking. There's so millions of people in the world today which are unbanked in India maybe, or even in South Africa, because these banks, they don't open up an account for them, so they can't have a financial account, which is really sad. And that is where the importance of cryptocurrencies comes into picture. We are really changing the world. We all are, and we are the early adopters of this revolution technology, which I'm very blessed and proud of. Of course, another news is that Israeli tax authority Bitcoin is a property, not a currency. I wondered where is this news coming from, because if Israel does recognize the Bitcoin to be a property, then they should at least let the banks know that they should be opening up the Bitcoin company's bank account for the for a smooth operations there. Now, another good news for the Indian cryptocurrency traders or buyers or whatever you call, Coinex is going to add OMG and request. While so much of drama is going on in the background that cryptocurrencies are banned, the bill yesterday, Coinex doesn't seem to stop. Coinex is also, by the way, is funded by they got a funding by one of the famous company. I can't recall the name today. They were recently funded. So Pantera Capital, exactly. Pantera Capital is a firm which actually funded Coinex, and they are a very strong company right now in India. I must say they have just opened up a cryptocurrency mobile application on the phone, which is great. And now they are adding two more assets. So they are adding OMG and request. Now I do see that I'm already very positive on OMG. OMG is one of the greatest project that I have come across. I hold OMG and I'm very positive. But I also think that this will boost the price of OMG a little bit, because the people are going to buy OMG. I'm not going to, I don't know how much of difference it will make to the price, but I do think the prices of the OMG will have some impact, some positive impact. So do look out for that if you are somebody who trading. Just an opinion, just a thought, right? So this is the news, guys. That SBI card is allowing the transactions. It's just issuing a warning. Coinex is going to add two more cryptocurrencies, and also the news from Israel is very shocking, and that banks not allowing cryptocurrency account, which is very threatening. So thank you so much for watching, and give this video a like, share, and take care if you are new to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video.